There's a lot of Roblox games out there. Most of them are nice, innocent, and cute to play. But have you seen the other side of Roblox, where games are completely horrifying? Today, we're going to be taking a look at Roblox games you should never play, especially at night. Make sure to watch until the end, too. Find out what games are actually dangerous. This first Roblox game, you honestly might have heard of it before. If you like fashion games, then you most likely have played this before. It's called Roblox Fashion Diva. Roblox Fashion Diva is an ordinary dressing up game where you're given a timer to make an outfit related to the theme. But the more and more you play, the more you'll realize little things that's not normal. This person did a very good investigation on the game, so let's see what she noticed.
Explaining a creepy game on Roblox. Fashion Diva is a copyrighted game within the Fashion Famous game. The game created by Clean Mean. While it may appear to be a typical fashion game on Roblox, well, no. It's actually quite creepy. Fashion Diva is filled with bots that talk like a real players in their responses, but don't actually interact.
Yeah, I think that's what I find the creepiest from this game. It's the little fact that there's bots that act like humans so you won't think the game is suspicious at all. Also, I'm not sure, but I heard that the bots were real-life players that had been captured and cloned into the game. And now their Roblox soul is trapped inside the game, and they have no way to escape.
As you explore, you encounter a creepy face everywhere, leading to jump scares. Here's me playing the game. I type, are there bots here?
Close your eyes.
It will teleport you to a dark place. It's too loud.
Cover your screen. You're scared as part is.
So apparently this game hates when you ask, are there any bots here? I don't know why they do, but once you ask, it'll teleport you to the real game, which is very, very scary and has extremely loud background noise. Once you walk for a while in the game, there will be pictures on a wall. When you turn to look away from the pictures, you'll see a jump scare creepy picture. The loud noise that comes with the jump scare will make you want to leave, but then you realize you can't leave the game, and you're trapped in it forever. Just kidding. Just press on your phone home button and you should be able to leave. Here are the last investigation clues to this game that you should be aware about.
The part 2 of
Fashion Diva.
recently investigated Fashion Diva and uncovered some strange things. They also discovered strange notes hidden throughout the game. But take a look at this one. The first note says, he keeps deleting my messages. The second note, I'm trying to find a way to communicate. I'm trapped, please help me. I see everything. I'm everything. The third note, he's coming.
Apparently those notes are from the people trapped inside the game. Anyways, this next game is way more horrifying than Fashion Diva is. This Roblox game was very popular around 2022 to 2023. Literally everybody was playing it. People were playing it on their alternative accounts because you could actually get banned from playing it one time. This game is called
Crosswords?
and people are saying it might come back in 2025. Crosswords is not really a horror game, but it will definitely shock you after it bans your Roblox account. Once you join the game, it'll give you this loading screen, and the percentage will progressively go up. It'll keep going up, all the way up until 428%. Once it reaches this much, you'll be banned. Sometimes it'll ban you before 428%. Here is raw footage of someone who played the game on their main account. They didn't know it could ban you, so they were very shocked, mad, and frustrated.
So I'm gonna have to time out you for like 10 minutes.
No racial slurs.
Yeah, no slurs. Leave the game. I'm fine. Oh. Oh, it's a troll thing. Okay. Well. Huh? Oh, did you hack my account? Oh, man. Okay. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm all good, Bear. No, I'm not. I'm not crying. It's fine. No, I'm not. I'm not crying. I see your tears. No, I'm not, Bear.
That is actually so sad. I feel so bad for that person. They did mention that they'll contact Roblox support to see if they can get their account back. And that video was posted 2 years ago, so maybe they got it back. However, I'm very curious on how this game ends up banning your Roblox account. So let's check this out.
But there's a lot of other games that are like this. Basically, how this exploit works is once you join the game, a couple seconds after, it will go ahead and disconnect you from it. But while it does all this, it manipulates your chat filter to say some pretty inappropriate stuff. That will obviously get your account instantly terminated. Basically, this exploit manipulates the chat filter and makes the Roblox moderation think that you're saying all this awful stuff, so they instantly terminate you. The bans can range from 1 day, play other games, and even going on an alt account.
On Roblox. Imagine being a regular Roblox player that just wanted to play a new game on Roblox, just to get your account banned by playing it, and now you lost trust in new games on Roblox.
Okay, I have less than 1 minute to talk about this next game, so let's get straight into it.
This is another game that can ban your Roblox account. This game is called The Computer Machine. It's basically Crosswords, but an updated and worse version of it. Instead of it banning you after a countdown, it bans you immediately. Most people think that The Computer Machine is a normal horror game until they play it. Anyways, if you made it this far, comment. I play these games before to confuse others. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe. I love you, my winners. Bye.
Bye, Winties. Yeah, I call my cousin Winty because her name's Winter. That's not my cousin though, guys. My other. Never do this challenge.
Never participate in. So today I'm going to be going over them. So that way you won't do these challenges without knowing the meaning behind it.
Winter, put me in your next video if you want Skibidi Toilet to be deleted.
Floor 74 was a challenge and at some point, a trend where you write Floor 74 on your wrist and go to sleep. It gets really creepy in my opinion.
Scary trends that could kill you.
It could.
Floor 74. Floor 74 is a Japanese game where you write F74 on your wrist and go to sleep. Once you're asleep, you're supposed to wake up in a red hallway with lots of doors in your dream. All of the doors have numbers on them, and all the doors lead to more hallways except from one, which is the blank door.
What?
Going through the blank door wakes you up and is the only way to escape when in the hallway. The blank door is the only door without a number on it.
I'm gonna do it. I'm just kidding.
While on floor 74, you will randomly feel like someone is behind you.
I genuinely wonder who even thought about making this a challenge.
If you feel like this, don't look back. If you look back, the figure will capture you and bring you to the white room. The white room is a small room without doors or windows, and the only way to escape is by banging the walls hard enough to wake yourself up, which is almost impossible.
Okay, basically this is the back rooms, but way creepier. This is random, but I would hate to be trapped inside the back rooms.
The worst part about floor 74 is that if you don't escape in under 10 hours, your body will die, and you will be trapped on floor 70 for forever.
What the herk?
Many people have died from doing this challenge, so please don't try this challenge unless you're prepared. And if you do try it, good luck.
Even though this challenge is fake and not real, I still encourage you guys to not try it. Logically, if you write something on your wrist and sleep with it, you won't teleport to a different dimension, or in this case, wake up to a red hallway in your dream. But there is a myth that says, the last thing you think about is what you dream about. So maybe if you do this challenge and think about the red hallway, then you might dream of it. But it's still not logically possible. I did find another video on this Floor 74, so let's see if we get more info on it.
Trends that should have never been trends. PT14. Floor 74. This is a Japanese game that became popular in May 2022. If you were to take part, you would write F74 on your wrist and go to sleep. Then you wake up in a red hallway with multiple numbered doors, all of which lead to more hallways except for one blank door with no number. Entering this door wakes you. PT2 already out. Trends that should have never been trends. PT14. Floor 74. PT2. If you feel someone is following you, don't look back. A figure will take you to the white room where it's almost impossible to escape. If you bang on the walls of the white room hard enough, you may wake yourself up and get out. Other than that, you're stuck. If you don't escape floor 74 in 10 hours, your body will die, and you will be in F70 for forever.
And with all this information on this challenge, people were still trying ID out? Literally, when I type in floor 70 for footage, it shows up people participating in the trend. But you can't really believe everything you see on the internet. Cause these people could be pretending like they actually did this trend. Like for example this one. She changed her PEF to whatever happened to her after she did the challenge. Apparently she's gone. So it seems like her sister is running her TikTok now. So whenever this challenge was very popular, a lot of people were doing it. And they would update people on their experience through profile pictures. People would purposely scare viewers by not changing their pictures though. For example, I found this girl who did the trend in 2022 and it's been 3 years now. She hasn't changed her picture from sleeping since she's done the trend. And people in her comments are pointing it out. Even though I still think this trend is fake, I still encourage you to not participate in it. The Gauntlet Challenge is a challenge that I genuinely wish didn't exist. It's probably the worst challenge that any human has created on Earth.
Most horrible challenges. The Gauntlet Challenge. So the Gauntlet Challenge was mostly popular back in 2018 to 2019. To win this challenge, you need to watch 5 or 20 clips of disgusting things. This can be like humans and animals being rescued, one alive, or being killed. If you pass the first clip, then the second clip gets even more worse. Mostly of the people who did the Gauntlet Challenge didn't pass. This was because mostly of them had a weak stomach, but there were also people who made it, but they will never forget what they saw. I recommend you not to do this challenge if you have a weak stomach. If you want to do it, then do it at your own risk. I warned you. Stay safe out there.
This challenge provided you with 20 videos to watch, but the videos were very disgusting. I don't want to describe how bad the videos were just because I don't want you to be disturbed. But if I had to rank them from a scale of 1 to 100, it's definitely 1000. I'm not too sure, but I think this Gauntlet Challenge is a website or some sort of source. Because a lot of people kept saying that the first video is a baby getting ... Which means that everybody who is doing this challenge is seeing the same 20 videos. Also, part of the challenge is to not cry, vomit, quit, take a break, or show any signs of being disturbed. If you do any of these things, then you have failed the challenge. Personally, completing the challenge isn't even worth it because there's no reward. And all those videos will be in your mind for a very long time, which could make you go mentally insane. This next challenge that I really recommend no one to do is called Musical Chairs Alone. Musical Chairs Alone is kind of self-explanatory. You play musical chairs by yourself. You have to play it by yourself, and then what happens when you do this is there will be a scary creature or some sort of figure in your house. I just realized that she might be shocked and scared because in musical chairs you're supposed to get a chair and sit down before the music stops. And it seems like she almost didn't sit down before the music ended. And since she's playing musical chairs alone, she has to sit down before the music stops.
This is one of the creepiest challenges to do in Halloween. The challenge is called Musical Chairs Alone. Apparently, all you need to play this game is a match, a chair, and a creepy recording of the song Tiptoe Through the Tulips. People normally say they see results from this challenge between the hours of 12 and 3 a.m. And you need a super dark. Now take the chair and place it in the center of that room. You're supposed to keep the match in your hand while you walk around the chair and play the song Tiptoe Through the Tulips. Keep walking around the chair while you hear the song Tiptoe Through the Tulips. And then, once you hear the song stop, you have to hurry and take your seat. It means that the spirits are there, spirits, demons, or whoever you're playing with. If you sit down when the music stops, you win. So apparently, if the music never stops, you automatically loses. Now that's creepy. Let me know in the comment section if you guys want to see me play musical chairs alone on live.
This challenge isn't as bad as the others, but I would never do this at night. As a kid, I've most likely played musical chairs alone cause I was probably bored, but I never did it at night. And also, the fact that the music could never stop while you're playing is also very creepy. Personally, I would never want to play with demons or any sort of spirits. That's just not fun. That's why I would never do this last challenge again, because it's all about spirits. Yes, I have done this challenge before, and to be honest, it actually worked. I was doing this challenge with my cousins, and we all got very scared cause we all thought it was fake. And what made it even worse is that we were playing it at night and in the dark. This challenge is called Charlie Charlie. I feel like almost everyone knows this challenge. It was very trendy around 2017 through 2019, I'm pretty sure. However, I did this trend in 2024 when I visited my cousins for New Year's, hee hee.
You've heard of the Charlie game, right? Well, if you haven't, it's like Bloody Mary, but way, way worse. With Bloody Mary, you turn off all the lights, you turn the water on or something, and then you say Bloody Mary's name 3 times. Then your friend would grab you, you'd run out of the bathroom screaming, and it was all fun and games because you got scared, right? It's scary, but it's okay because we all know it's a game, right? But what about when it's not just a game? I can't believe I'm doing this makeup look, but you guys asked for this. You guys wanted visual Shrek, so here it is. Anyways, me and my friends were hanging out in the basement. We were eating pizza and playing the Nintendo Switch. And Jonah looked to me and asked, "Do you know the Charlie Charlie game?" At first I thought he was talking about a new game on the Switch or something. He told me you go into the bathroom and you turn off the lights. Then you knock on the mirror and you look for Charlie. If you see him, the game is over. If you don't see him, then it's time to go to step 2. The second part of the game was too hard to explain, so we decided he was just going to show us. He took a piece of paper and he wrote yes and no on it in 4 corners, like this. Then he put 2 pencils crossing each other on the paper and started chanting, "Charlie, Charlie, can you hear me?" He turns the light off, and at this point, I'm starting to get scared. I whispered to my friend Christina that I was scared. She leaned over and assured me that it's just a game. We were whispering, but somehow Jonah heard me. Jonah looks up at us and he goes, "It's not just a game." We asked Charlie questions and the pencils moved and he answered. But that's not the scary part. So after we finished the game, we went to bed. Everyone else had fallen asleep and I was watching TikTok on my phone. I heard a creak and it sounded like it was coming from upstairs.
I didn't do the mirror version, but I did the paper version of Charlie Charlie. Anyways, if you made it this far, make sure to like and subscribe. Bye, my winters.
What? How about this?
We've all seen the cute and innocent challenges that have been going around. But there's also some really terrifying challenges that you should never participate in. Let's take a look at these challenges and see which ones you should and shouldn't do.
OMG, am I fanning too much? Sorry.
When I saw your video for the first time, I was addicted.
The Sprite and Banana Challenge has to be the worst challenge out there. This challenge led to a lot of people throwing up and feeling very unwell. People were doing this challenge because they thought they wouldn't throw up from it.
What? You never eat bananas and drink Sprite? Unless you're a fan of throwing up, I would definitely not recommend doing this challenge. This is a challenge that was introduced to the internet a very long time ago, and everybody knows it. It's called the Sprite and Banana Challenge. What it entails is consuming a few bananas pretty rapidly, and then downing an entire bottle of Sprite. Now, the reason this challenge is so famous is because when you do this challenge, you automatically throw up. But this is no accident. There's actually a logical explanation behind why this happens. Firstly, when we look at Sprite, we know that Sprite contains carbon dioxide. This is what gives it its fizz. And when Sprite enters a human stomach, carbon dioxide gets released and it expands, creating a gas. This is typically what comes up as a burp. The only problem is the banana in your stomach is going to bind with the gas so it can't escape freely. This means it's going to come up as a solid or liquid. And considering the average human stomach only holds around 500 milliliters worth of fluid, you're going to puke. Now, these two right here actually did not end up throwing up, but if they had drank more Sprite, they probably would have.
Okay, luckily for them, they did the challenge and didn't throw up. But if you watch their video, it looks like they drank a bunch of Sprite. Drinking a lot of Sprite with a couple of bananas inside of you isn't good at all. Some people have not only puked but have also passed out from this. This challenge is basically like keeping a bunch of air and food inside of you.
Nope. Yang. 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 Okay, well, see you tomorrow, guys. Bye. Oh, my earphone shuffle's coming tomorrow, so I'll put a post on it, and then stay tuned for the. And then no, I'm not gonna post on it. Actually, I'll just show you if my earphone shuffle actually comes tomorrow. So yeah, I have two. One is Tinsel, one is Flurry. So see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow if I can. If my earphone shuffle comes. Bye.